Welcome to TTV News with some listed events in Tây Ninh Province. The audience, the 10th Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Tây Ninh Province for 2019-2024 term recently had the 7th conference to evaluate its performances in the first 6 months of 2022 and a preliminary midterm review of the resolution of the 10th Congress of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Tây Ninh Province.
The conference was attended by Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Head of the Provincial Delegation of National Assembly Phạm Hồng Thái, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Thành Phong, and Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Dương Văn Thắng. The delegates were informed about the organization and operation of the Provincial People's Council in the first 6 months of 2022, the direction of activities for the last 6 months of the year, the report on the socio-economic development in the first 6 months of 2022, the directions and tasks for the last 6 months of 2022, as well as discuss the topics presented at the conference. During the first 6 months of 2022, the Vietnam Fatherland Front system at all levels has focused on implementing propaganda and advocacy work in many forms, firmly convey the party's directive and resolutions, policies and laws of the state to all classes of people, mobilizing the whole people to participate in the COVID-19 prevention and control and overcome the consequences caused by the COVID-19 epidemic. Standing Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee Phạm Hồng Thái highly appreciated the achievement of the Fatherland Front and its members' organizations in the past 6 months. He also suggested the Vietnam Fatherland Front at all levels and its members' organizations to continue to encourage and better promote the railroad, further strengthen the union of workers, farmers, and intellectuals as the foundation for the great national unity bloc, firmly concerned and grab the thoughts, aspirations, as well as practical and legitimate interests of the people, creating favorable conditions for people to promote their creativity and make positive contributions to the development of the country and the province, strengthening the great national unity bloc to become the strength and resource for the development of the province in the coming time. The People's Committee of Tây Ninh Province had just received Circular Number 11 of the Ministry of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs, guiding a number of contents to support sustainable employment under the National Target Program for Sustainable Poverty Reduction in the 2021-2025 period. Following the direction of the Standing Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Võ Đức Trong, the Office of the Provincial People's Committee communicates as follows, assigning the Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs to assume the prime responsibility for and coordinate with relevant units based on the Circular Number 11 to implement and advise the Provincial People's Committee in accordance with regulations. The Circular Number 11 stipulates employment support policies for poor, near-poor households and households just escaped from poverty, laborers living in poor districts and extremely difficult commutes, together with other objects. The support contains including building a database of jobs and job seeker, job registration, job transaction support, labor market information, regulating successful job connection support. It means a labor contract is required, and the responsibility of the Employment Service Center. The circular will take effect from August 15, 2022.
As part of the business trip to the Kingdom of Cambodia, on July 16, the Tourism Promotion Delegation of Tây Ninh Province, led by Director of the Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism Trương Văn Hùng, visited and gave gifts to Vietnamese children at the Charitable Education Center on Ton Sap Lake in Siem Reap Province.
The Charitable Education Center on Ton Sap Lake is a place of study for about 200 Vietnamese students from Baribo District. During the visit, the Tourism Promotion Delegation of Tây Ninh Province and accompanying businesses gave 100 gifts to the students here, Currently, there are about 600 Vietnamese households living in Siem Reap province. Many generations of Vietnamese people here live by fishing and aquaculture on Tonle Sap Lake, but their life is very difficult. Most people living here still have no access to clean water supply, electricity, and medical facilities. Many Vietnamese children have never been to school, and many people still don't have Cambodian citizenship.
Turn to other news. The audience, the Vietnam-Thailand Shopping Fair in Tây Ninh Province, with more than 400 booths from over 200 businesses offering high-quality products, has been attracting many shoppers. Now, our correspondents report from the fair.
The fair offers a wide range of products in different categories, from food and foodstuff products, beverage to apparel, fashion clothing, shoes, plastics, household appliances, and food stores. For a long time affected by the COVID-19 epidemic, people don't have much chance to go shopping, so the fair has made many people excited. I hope the epidemic will be over so we can have a chance to shop like this. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 epidemic, I haven't been able to buy anything. Now there are affordable goods I shop comfortably. The price here is reasonable. Previously, I bought this glass for 15,000 Vietnam dong. Here they are selling for only 10,000 Vietnam dong per glass. I bought 2 dozen glasses. It's so good for us to shop here. I like it too. People who go to the fair are happy because they buy the goods they like. Sellers are excited when they sell a lot of goods. The closer to noon, the more crowded the stores, especially the food ones. My store sells many Thai dishes. There are many customers. The food is appreciated. I'm very happy. I wish the epidemic would stop so that people can participate in shopping more. Evening is the time when many people come to visit and shop at the fair. This is also the time when people have to buy entrance tickets. With an entrance ticket of 30,000 Vietnam dong per person, if having a motorbike, each person has to spend 40,000 Vietnam dong to be able to enter the fair. The fair is an opportunity for businesses to promote their brands, introduce products, and approach the needs and tastes of consumers. So some people said that there would be more people to visit and shop here if there were no entrance tickets. On the first days of opening, the trade promotion fair to stimulate consumer demand in Hoa Thanh Town in 2022, co-organized by the Center for Culture, Sports and Radio of Hoa Thanh Town and Thao Vân Construction Service Trading Company Limited, still attracted a large number of people to visit and shop. The fair has over 80 booths, with the participation of nearly 50 businesses from localities in and outside the province. It was arranged around Hoa Thanh Town Park along the main roads of the town, so it quickly attracted the attention of many people. The stores sell a wide range of products, from wooden handicrafts, domestic garments, fashion, little shoes to a variety of consumer products. The highlight of the fair is the hardware store with the same price of 39,000 Vietnam dong per product. The fair also has a playground for children, a food and beverage area, etc. Despite taking place in unfavorable weather conditions, the fair was still supported by consumers. From morning till now, over 4,000 visitors have come to visit and shop. The trade promotion fair to stimulate consumer demand in Hoa Thanh Town is an opportunity for people to have access to high-quality Vietnamese products at reasonable prices, contributing to promoting the campaign Vietnamese people give priority to using Vietnamese goods. The fair will last until the end of July 24th.
The audience, currently, the rise of breast milk is stable. Vinamilk Tây Ninh also maintains milk collection points near cow breeding area in Trảng Bàng Thao, creating conditions for farmers to have a high stable income. Some households become quite rich thanks to diligently raising cows. One of them is Mr. Trương Thanh Nam's household in Hưng Thuận, Kham Muộn.
After getting married, Mr. Trương Thanh Nam, born in 1989, moved from Lộc Hưng commune to live in Hưng Thuận commune, Trang Bang Town until now. In 2015, he and his wife spent on available capital raising 5 golden reproductive cows. But then the price of cows dropped. The income was unstable. In 2016, he switched to raising dairy cows, starting with 6 ones. Raising this kind of cow isn't simple. In the first stage, Mr. Nam's dairy cows were infected, so he and his wife worked hard, both raising and studying. After many years, thanks to diligently researching breeding techniques, now his family has 100 cows. Raising cows wasn't good at the beginning, but after learning from experience, raising cows is better. I mainly grow grass and feed the cows with bran and straw. According to Chairman of Hưng Thuận Commune People's Committee Phạm Văn Tuấn, there are 125 households raising dairy cows in the locality, with a total herd of 1,890 cows. Most of them are small-scale breeding households. Each one has a few cows. In addition to common food such as straw, bran, etc., Mr. Nam also takes care of 3.5 hectares of grassland as bread food for the cows. So, although his farm has the largest number of cows in the area, it's always been active in the food source. Mr. Nam's farm collects 250 kilograms of fresh milk every day. With the current milk price, Mr. Nam earns nearly 30 million Vietnam dong per month. The milk purchasing company is currently based in the commune. This is a very affordable condition for farmers to buy and sell milk. In the coming time, the party committee and the local administration will continue to pay more attention, especially replicating the livestock model, creating all conditions to achieve the income criteria of enhanced new rural communes in 2022. Previously, the capital was low, the number of cows was small. Mr. Nam only milked their cows by hand. He so far has put the machine into use. The Farmers Union of Trang Bang Town also considers this approach model, creating favorable conditions for Mr. Nam to access more preferential loans to expand livestock production. Trang Bang Town Farmers Union always propagate and mobilize people to develop livestock production. We are ready to guide people to borrow money. We have also been coordinating with the Plant Protection Station, the Agricultural Extension Station, to transfer science and technology to farmers to guide them on how to raise livestock effectively. By properly exploiting the advantages of rural areas in Trang Bang Town, being easy to find animal feed, many cow raising households can basically reduce livestock production costs and proactively reserve feed for their cows. On the other hand, with the stabilization of milk price and the maintenance of current milk collection points, Mr. Nam's cow farm and 125 other farming households are likely to develop further.
That's all for today TTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.